how do we apply this? So with the palette, you get two free sponge applicators, but I don't recommend you use it. It's not the best brush to use for concealing. Anyway, with concealing, you don't want to directly pat on these colors on your blemishes. What you want to do is use a spatula. I This is one I got from the bookstore. It's actually for painting, but you can always improvise, or some people even use popsicle sticks. So let's say with orange, you take a bit of orange, just a tiny bit of orange there, just really small, and put it on your mixing plate. If you don't have a mixing plate, the other end of your palette will do. Just wipe it clean with alcohol, and it should be more or less bacteria free. Anyway, put it on your mixing plate. Just you see that's very tiny. You don't need a lot, and mix it with your color here. I think this is my color for the concealer. Take a bit there and put it in there. So you now have two colors, your color for the concealer and the orange one, Corrective. And then combine the two in a stippling motion. You might not be able to see it well, but it turns kind of salmon. And just lightly brush it around the problem areas, like so. Just use light feathery strokes. Again, stipple it. You don't want to get a lot of product and end up um, applying a lot of concealer under your eyes, because it will not look natural. It will cake. So just stipple it and apply in light feathery strokes, like so. Other areas you also might want to conceal would be here, around the outer edges of the nostrils, and on your upper lip, where some women have mustache, a bit of hair around the upper lip. So I already put on lipstick, but you can also put concealer around the darker areas of the outer lip. So around there, around here, like. And I don't have acne or pimples as of the moment, or any redness on my skin, so I don't need to use green concealer. Um, I also don't have any freckles or brown spots on my face, so I don't need to use yellow. But um, at least basically you know how to color correct already. Another trick I have for you is, what if you run out of foundation and you only have your concealer palette? So what we do is take take a bit from your color of the concealer. So let's say this one, there. put it on your mixing plate and mix in a bit of moisturizer with that. It doesn't have to be Clinic, but this is what I have right now. So you can mix in some moisturizer with that. Concealer is thicker in consistency than foundation to apply better coverage. So you might want to put in some moisturizer to your concealer to soften it up a bit. So there. It turns. See, this is the mark from the concealer. It's thicker. This one it's there, it's softer. I softened it up with moisturizer and yeah, you can apply it. But of course, this is just improvisation. If ever you do run out of foundation, just there. Also, the dark colors here. The dark colors like maybe this or this, you can use for contouring. With if you want to contour using cream, you want to use a sponge like this, a wedge sponge. This type of sponge is specifically designed for contouring because there it gives you more leverage in contouring around the cheeks, the nose, yeah. So there. Uh, that's my little tutorial on color correcting. I hope you guys learn from it. If you have any questions, just drop me a line. See ya.